What about women's to downtown Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Wednesday, June 26, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Unobstructed View announced Wednesday that it will release Caligula, the ultimate cut in 4K UDH, Blu-ray, and DVD on September 17th. The new edition will be available on video-on-demand platforms October 18th. Caligula, the ultimate cut, premiered at Cannes in 2023. UPI reviewed the new cut out of Beyond Fest. UPI's review praised the now 3-hour version of its focus on the story of Roman Emperor Caligula, played by Malcolm McDowell, while retaining all the debauchery for which his empire was known. Produced by Penthouse editor Bob Guccione, the theatrical release in 1980 was taken away from director Tinto Brass. Guccione edited in hardcore X-rated footage to the film's orgy scenes. With those graphic shots removed, Caligula has no shortage of nudity, sexual situations, and violence. Editor Aaron Shapps obtained the raw footage from the original film shoot and reassembled the film using none of the same takes that were included in 1980. Unobstructed View is based in Canada and obtained North American disc rights per a new press release. In addition to McDowell, Caligula also stars Helen Mirren, John Gielgud, and Peter O'Toole. Draft House Films will release Caligula, the ultimate cut, in theaters August 16th. Sony Pictures introduced a new film Here. The studio shared a trailer for the movie Wednesday featuring Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. Here is a drama based on the Richard McGuire graphic novel of the same name. The adaptation is written and directed by Robert Zemeckis, who previously collaborated with Hanks and Wright on Forrest Gump. The new film tells the story of multiple families in the special place they inhabit, traveling through generations and, quote, capturing the human experience in its purest form. The trailer features at the aged Hanks and Wright, who are depicted as teenagers at all different ages all the way into their 80s. The cast also includes Paul Bettany, Kelly Riley, Michelle Dockery, Gwilym Lee, David Finn, and Ophelia Lovibond. The film is presented at a fixed angle for its entire 104-minute duration, according to Variety. Here opens in theaters November 15th. Zemeckis and Hanks also recently collaborated on Disney's live-action remake of Pinocchio, released in 2022. Focus Features has announced a fall 2025 release date for Downton Abbey 3. The studio said Wednesday that the film will open in theaters September 25th, 2025. Downton Abbey is the third film in the Downton Abbey franchise, following Downton Abbey 2019 and Downton Abbey A New Era 2022. The original TV series had a 6-season run on ITV from 2010 to 2015. Hugh Bonneville, Elizabeth McGovern, Michelle Dockery, Laura Carmichael, Jim Carter, Phyllis Logan, Robert James Collier, Joanna Froggatt, Alan Leach, Penelope Wilton, Leslie Nichol, Michael Fox, Raquel Cassidy, Brendan Coyle, Kevin Doyle, Harry Hayden Patton, Sophia Mashira, Douglas Reith, and Dominic West return to star in the new sequel. New cast members include Paul Giamatti, Jolie Richardson, Alessandro Nivola, Simon Russell Beale, and Artie Fruchan. Downton Abbey 3 is written by Downton Abbey creator Julian Fellows. The film is currently in production in Britain. Focus Features and Carnival Films confirmed plans for Downton Abbey 3 in May. The franchise follows the Crawleys, an aristocratic British family, and their servants in the early 20th century. Tulsa King will return for a second season on Paramount Plus in September. Paramount Plus shared a teaser trailer and September 15th premiere date for season 2 on Wednesday. Tulsa King is a crime comedy drama created by Taylor Sheridan. Sylvester Stallone stars as Dwight the General Manfredi, a New York mafia capo who reestablishes himself in Tulsa, Oklahoma, after serving 25 years. In Season 2, Dwight, played by Stallone, and his crew continue to build up and defend their growing empire in Tulsa. But just as they are getting their bearings, they realize that they are not the only ones who want to stake their claim. With looming threats from the Kansas City mob and a very powerful local businessman, Dwight struggles to keep his family and crew safe while keeping track of all of his affairs. Plus, he still has some unfinished business back in New York. The cast also includes Martin Starr, Jay Will, Max Casella, Vincent Piazza, Ron Burkle, Bob Yari, David Hutchkin, Braden Aftergood, and Keith Cox. Tulsa King is produced by MTV Entertainment Studios and 101 Studios for Paramount Plus, with Sheridan, Terrence Winter, and Craig Zick as executive producers. Season 2 is currently being filmed in Oklahoma and Atlanta. The series originally premiered in November 2022 and was the most watched series on Paramount Plus while in season. Season 1 will make its broadcast debut July 14th on CBS. Sheridan's other Paramount Plus series includes Mayor of Kingstown, Lawman Bass Reeves, Lioness, and the Yellowstone prequels 1923 and 1883. World of Wonder announced the cast of Canada's Drag Race, Canada vs. the World Season 2 on Wednesday. Canada's Drag Race is a spin-off of RuPaul's Drag Race featuring past contestants from the International Drag Race family. Season 2 will feature 9 returning queens. The new season will premiere July 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WOW Presents Plus in the United States. The queens of Canada Drag Race Season 2 are Alex Mateo, Cheryl, Eureka, Kennedy Davenport, La Kahina, Le Phil, Lemon, Miss Furicalicious, Tynomi Banks, and that's about it. And Brooklyn Heights, Braga Gretzky, and Tracy Melcher will return on the judges panel with Safrine Fox on Canada's Drag Race to appear as a guest judge in multiple episodes. Other special guests will be announced at a later date. The full Canada Drag Race Canada vs. the World cast will attend at RuPaul's Drag Con in LA in July. Hulu's giving a glimpse of the new show Rivals. The streaming service shared a teaser trailer for the series Wednesday featuring David Tennant. Rivals is based on the Jilly Cooper novel of the same name, the second book in her Rushire Chronicles series. The official synopsis reads, set against the backdrop of the drama, excess, and shocking antics of the powerful, grabbing social elite of the 1980s England, Rivals delves headfirst into the ruthless world of independent television in 1986. The cast also includes Aidan Turner, Catherine Parkinson, Alex Hassell, Emily Attack, Katharina Chandler, Oliver Chris, Daniel Dyer, Rufus Jones, Lisa McGrillis, Luke Pasqualino, Claire Rushbrook, and Victoria Sumfret. Rivals is produced by Happy Prince, part of ITV Studios, and executive produced by Cooper, Dominic Treadwell Collins, Alexander Lamb, Felicity Blunt, Laura Wade, and Lee Mason. Elliot Hegarty is the lead director. The series will consist of 8 episodes and is coming soon to Hulu in the United States. The show will stream on Disney Plus in other countries later this year. Former Jackass star Bam Margera will spend 6 months on probation after pleading guilty for disorderly conduct Wednesday over an altercation at his home near Philadelphia. Margera has been charged with assaulting his brother and making threats to other family members during what the brother called a frightening and unpredictable 2-week visit home last year. The plea ends a long legal case that spun out of his stay at the Chester County home known as Castle Bam. At a hearing last year, Margera told the judge he was getting drug and alcohol treatment. Judge Margera at the court hearing called his brother a good dude when he's not messed up, but said he had inhibited troubling behavior for 2 decades and while home has been awake for days. Judge Margera suffered a ruptured eardrum in the altercation while Margera's girlfriend called police when he kicked in his bedroom door, the brother testified. Defense lawyer William J. Brennan said Margera pleaded guilty to 2 summary offenses and is now clean, sober, and productive a year after the arrest. Brennan said on Wednesday, you can really say he won his case before today by just turning his life around. Passing to report, Bill Cobbs, the veteran character actor who became ubiquitous and sage screen presence as an older man, has died. He was 90. Cobbs died Tuesday at his home in Inland Empire, California, and surrounded by family and friends, his publicist Chuck I. Jones said. Natural causes the likely cause of his death. Cleveland native, Cobbs acted in such films as The Hudsucker Proxy, The Bodyguard, and A Night at the Museum. He made his first big screen appearance in a fleeting role in 1974 as the taking of Pilgrim 123. He became a lifelong actor with 200 film and TV credits. The lion's share of those came in the 50s, 60s, and 70s as filmmakers and TV producers turned to him again and again to imbue small but pivotal parts with the wizen and worn soulfulness. Cobbs appeared on television shows including The Sopranos, The West Wing, Sesame Street, and Good Times. He was Whitney Houston's manager in The Bodyguard in 1992, the mystical clockman of the Coen brothers' The Hudsucker Proxy 1984, and the doctor of John Sayers' Sunshine State in 2002. He played the coach in Air Bud in 1997, the security guard at the Night of the Museum in 2006, and the father on the Gregory Hines show. Cobbs was 90. An alien former Los Angeles area gang leader has been detained, released from a Las Vegas jail ahead of his trial in the 1996 killing of music legend Tupac Shakur, despite a bid by a hip-hop music figure to underwrite his $750,000 bond. A Nevada judge rejected house arrest with electronic monitoring for Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, 61, saying she wasn't satisfied with assurance that Davis and his would-be benefactor, Cash Whack 100 Jones, weren't planning to reap profits from the sales of Davis's life story. A Nevada law prohibits convicted killers from profiting from their crimes. Clark County District Court Judge Carly Kearney said in her ruling issued Wednesday that a review of Jones's financial records also did little to address her concerns that Jones might be a front or middleman for the True Bonds poster. Davis has sought to be released since shortly after his arrest last September made him the only person ever charged with the crime in the killing, which has drawn intense interest and speculation for 27 years. Prosecutors allege the gunfire in Las Vegas that killed Shakur stemmed from competition between East Coast members of a blood gang sect and West Coast groups of a Crip sect, including Davis, for dominance in a music genre known at the time called gangster rap. The K-pop boy group Ateez's 10-mini album Golden Hour Part 1 has charted for the third consecutive week on Billboard's main album charts, according to the latest list posted on Tuesday local time by the American Music magazine. According to the Billboard, the album dropped 63 places compared to the previous week, placing it at 69th place on the list this week. Golden Hour Part 1 remained within the top 10 on the Billboard 200 charts for 2 weeks after debuting number 2. Meanwhile, Na, the second solo mini-album by the K-pop girl band Twice, Nayeon, debuted at number 7 on the same charts. The title Na is a clever play on the word formed by Nayeon's stage name and the Korean word I, which is intended to highlight the singer's confidence and self-assured personality, according to her agency, represented JYP Entertainment. Na features 7 tracks, including the title track ABCD and Halle Galley. The Eagles are adding December dates to their upcoming residency at the Spheres. On Wednesday, the rock band announced 4 additional shows at the Las Vegas venue due to overwhelming demand. December 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th are the new dates. The Eagles initially announced an 8-day residency at the Spheres and added 4 shows in November to the schedule last week. With the new dates, the Eagles will now perform a total of 16 shows over 8 weekends at the Sphere. Tickets for the December dates go on sale July 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with pre-sales to begin July 9th at 1 p.m. The Eagles' residency at the Sphere offers fans the ultimate connection to the band's legendary catalog and an immersive experience that only Sphere can provide. The Sphere is a spirit-shaped venue featuring next-generation technologies that opened in September of 2023. The rock band Fish performed a series of shows at the Sphere in April, while Dead & Company concluded a residency at the venue on Saturday. And finally, V of the K-pop supergroup BTS will unveil a book of photography titled Type 1 next month, capturing moments of rest before his military enlistment, his agency said Wednesday. The photo book, which chronicles V's time away from his busy life as a global pop star, is scheduled for release July 11th, according to Big Hit Music. It comprises 224 pages filled with images and experience that V wants to share with his fans, known collectively as the Army. The project is particularly special as V was deeply involved in its creation, from selecting the shoot locations and the titles to design the book's supplements, including bookmarks and photo stickers. The announcement was accompanied by a main poster released on BTS's official social media account, showing V in a relaxed posture leaning against a wall, reflecting the theme of the rest of the photo book aims to convey. Currently serving in the military, V is scheduled to complete his service and be discharged in June of next year. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, June 26, 2024, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Answer Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.